Your warm-up today was to make a perpendicular line through a point not on the line, right? So first I'm going to draw my line. Then I'm going to draw a point not on the line. You could put it above, below, doesn't matter. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy compass and I'm going to put the pointed end on one end of my line. Then I am going to widen my or shrink my compass until the pencil end hits the point. Then I'm going to make a nice arc. Okay. Then I'm going to put my compass on the other end, making sure it hits the point. If it doesn't, I might shorten or lengthen my compass a little bit. And I'm going to make an arc. See how I have that nice football shape right there? Now I'm going to draw a line. That intersects both those arcs. So what I am looking for, guys, on your quiz when we grade it is, so if I ask you to do this with a compass on your quiz tomorrow, I'm looking for a line and another line and that football shape and it going through the point. Okay? All right. Let's look at yesterday's homework and your review for today. Mine is more spaced out than yours. I think a lot of you did yours on like a separate sheet of paper. Please make sure you correct them. You will have to do something with the definitions. I think it's, here's a definition, pick a word from the word bank to go with it. I think that's what your quiz is. All right, a square is a parallelogram with 4 congruent sides and 4 right angles. Has to have all those things. A rectangle is a parallelogram with 4 right angles and diagonals are congruent. The diagonals are congruent. A lot of you missed this part. Put that on there. Diagonals will be congruent. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides and opposite sides are congruent. Opposite sides are congruent. Let's move this. Okay. Rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 congruent sides and opposite angles are congruent. Parallelogram with 4 congruent sides and opposite angles are congruent. Trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. An isosceles trapezoid is a trapezoid with 2 non-parallel sides are congruent. 2 non-parallel sides. So if I was going to draw a trapezoid, that's a trapezoid. An isosceles trapezoid, these 2 sides are congruent to each other. See the difference? Trapezoid, isosceles trapezoid. Okay, I'm going to move it up. Hopefully you have rectangle. Okay, a kite is a quadrilateral whose 4 sides can be grouped into 2 pairs of equal sides. Has 1 set of congruent angles. Okay, a kite looks just like what you think a kite looks like. These 2 sides are congruent. These 2 sides are congruent. These 2 angles are congruent. A quadrilateral whose 4 sides can be grouped into 2 pairs of equal sides has 1 set of congruent angles. Okay, hopefully you guys have a parallelogram because I'm moving it up. All right, a quadrilateral is a 4-sided polygon. A quadrilateral is a 4-sided polygon. And finally, A polygon is a plane figure bounded by straight segments that form a closed figure. A polygon is a plane figure bounded by straight segments that form a closed figure. Okay, so the second part of your review, so I know some of you are fixing yours or writing these down because you didn't write them down. You need to do a perpendicular bisector, angle bisector, copy of a segment, copy of an angle, and parallel lines with a compass and a mirror in class today. Okay? So that's 10 things. If you get home tonight and you're like, wait, I don't remember how to do this, you can always look at Miss Murphy's website and watch the video, right? You are going to, if you can do it in class today, you're going to get the patty paper part. A perpendicular bisector with patty paper, angle bisector with patty paper, copy of a segment with patty paper, copy of an angle with patty paper, and copy of parallel lines with patty paper. Okay? You can use one piece of patty paper and get all 5 of these things in there. You can use as many as 5 pieces of patty paper. I don't care. All right? You're going to make sure you staple them to this review. You can, if you want to do the compass and mirror constructions on the back and you can fit them all, that's fine. Or you can staple a separate sheet of paper to it. Okay? But I do expect you, when you come in tomorrow, you're going to have 15 things. Okay? 15 things. A perpendicular bisector, angle bisector, copy of a segment, copy of an angle, and parallel lines on a compass, mirror, and patty paper. So 15 different things. Okay? Again, if you are stuck, remember I have that video. Okay? I'm stopping this now so that you guys can work.